Hello vinyl community, how you doing? It's Bill with the Vinyl-verse, back with another video. This time something a little different, something popped in my head to do. I was sitting with my son the other night and he started saying he wanted to write his ABCs, so he got a piece of paper and he started writing his alphabet, capital letters and lowercase. He's in kindergarten, so pretty cool to be there with him while he did that, and it got my wheels turning. What if I pulled a letter, a prog band from every letter of the alphabet? I wanted to see if I could do that. So this is the Alphabet of Prog. I was almost able to do it. There's a few instances where a couple letters that I don't have any artists. Another stipulation that I put on myself is I only wanted to use bands and not individual artists. There's a few instances where I had to choose an individual artist because I didn't have an album by a band with that letter. Then there's a few instances where I didn't have any artist with that letter. So what I decided to do is substitute with a album title. Album title. And then there's one unique instance where I didn't have an album title or an artist with that letter. The letter's X. So I did the best that I could, and you'll see when I get there. All right, so letter A, we're gonna get started here. Letter A. And I'm gonna kind of go through these. I'm not gonna say too much about the albums. I don't want this to be too long a video. So there's 26 albums, so let's get started. So letter A, here is Agusa, their album from last year, 2023, Prima Materia, or Materia, or I say Materia. Agusa, Prima Materia, that's letter A. Letter B, here's Blackfield. This is a project by Steven Wilson. Blackfield, him and Aviv Geffen. This album came out in 2004. So that's gonna go for the letter B, Blackfield. Letter C, Camel. This is their album, The Snow Goose from 1975. Love Camel, so that's gonna take care of letter C. So letter D, this is the first instance where I didn't have a band name that began with letter D, so I'm choosing an artist. And this is the VC's very own Michael P. Dawson. This is his album from let's see, was it 2020 or 2021? 2021. Ratz's Alley. Michael P. Dawson, this is highly experimental, progressive, jazz, rock, kind of fusion of a lot of different stuff. Electronics, rock, jazz, prog, it's all in here. So Michael P. Dawson, Ratz's Alley from 2021. Okay, letter E. Here's Eloy's album Silent Cries and Mighty Echoes. Wonderful, wonderful album. Pretty much my favorite Eloy album, if I think about it. This came out in 1979. I haven't been showing the labels, but this is on the Harvest label. Love Eloy, and this is such a great album. Okay, that's letter E. Okay, letter F. Great band, Froop. This is their 1972 album, Future Legends. Wonderful artwork. Such a great band, such a great prog band out of Ireland. 1972, I think. So yeah, Froop. Wonderful album that takes care of the letter F. G. I had to do it, so Genesis, of course. 1976, this is When in Wuthering. There's the Charisma Mad Hatter label. My favorite band, Genesis. I always love this album artwork too. It's brilliant. It's this textured cover. Okay, so that's G. Okay, H. Hatfield in the North. This is their self-titled album, Hatfield in the North. Excellent album. Really love this one. Great for H. On to the letter I. Out of Sweden, this is Isildur's Bane from their album Off the Radar from 2018. Some Swedish prog here, really great album. Check these guys out if you haven't. They've done some collaborations with, they did an album with Peter Hamill. They did an album with Steve Hogarth. Really great stuff. Okay, we're up to J. How about Jane? And their 1972 album Together. Interesting artwork here. This is on the great Brain label, which I love. There it is. So Jane out of Germany. Wonderful album and band. Letter K. We have King Crimson. This is 1973's Lark's Tongues and Aspic. One of my favorites by them. Okay, letter L. So believe it or not, I didn't have a band with the name that began with the letter L. I don't have any artists with the last name L, so I'm going to an album title. I used to have a band. I don't know if you can figure it out or not. I used to have a band that began with the letter L, but I had purged that in my last round of purges. Just wasn't listening to it. I'm not going to say what it is. Maybe you can take a guess in the comments down below. Might be a little challenging, but anyway. So we're going to album title for the letter L, and I chose Jade Warrior's Last Autumn's Dream. Terrific album by Jade Warrior. So Last Autumn's Dream, this is on Vertigo. There's the swirl. So that's going to take care of L, Last Autumn's Dream by Jade Warrior from 1972. Okay, going to M. Here's Marillion and their 2016 album Fear. You can kind of see what Fear stands for there. Really terrific album by Marillion from 2016. Love this band. This is a great album. So Fear by Marillion. So we're going to the letter N, and we have Nectar. Remember the Future from 1974. Another just terrific album. Great band, Nectar. This is on Passport Records. Did I say this is from 1974? If I didn't, that's when it's from. So Nectar. Terrific. Okay, we're up to the letter O. And this is the other instance where I didn't have a band that began with the letter O, so I chose an artist. So I did have someone's last name begin with the letter O, and that's Mike Oldfield. And this is his album, Omna Dawn. Really great. Really like this one. Yeah, Mike Oldfield. Great stuff. This is on Virgin. There's the two Virgins. If I remember correctly, I think Mike Oldfield had the first Virgin Records release. So, Omna Dawn from 1975. Okay, we're getting there. P. Out of Italy. This is PFM, or Premiata Forneria Marconi. PFM, great album. Photos of Ghosts from 1972. PFM are great. This is a good one. So that's the letter P. So Q. So no band names that begin with the letter Q. No artists that begin with the letter with the Q. So I'm going to album title, and that's Q by Crocofont. Great, kind of jazz rock, jazz, prog rock, fusion, jazz. Really great stuff. Like Crocophone a lot. So that's Q. We're up to R. Here is Renaissance and their 1973 album Ashes Are Burning. Such a terrific band, terrific album. Love this one. So Renaissance for the letter R. Great stuff. Okay, the letter S. Here is SFF and Symphonic Pictures from 1976. Great German prog, really great stuff. Lots of keyboards, really wonderful. This is also on the Brain label, which I love to see. That Brain label. So SFF, great stuff. Letter T. Here's Transatlantic with the Whirlwind from 2009. Love this artwork. This is such a terrific album. Great band, pretty much a super group with Neil Morris, Roy Stolt, Pete Travis, and Mike Portnoy. Terrific stuff. Transatlantic, the Whirlwind from 2009 takes care of the letter T, Transatlantic. Okay, the letter U. UK from 1978, their self-titled album. Another somewhat of a supergroup with Bill Bruford, John Wetton, Eddie Jobson, and Alan Holdsworth. Terrific stuff. One of my favorites. UK for the letter U. Okay, and now we're at letter V. And I did not have an artist that began with the letter V, so I had to go to album title. And this is Coliseum, and the title is Valentine Suite. So Coliseum, another terrific band. This is from 1969. Great stuff. Letter V. Okay, letter W. How about Wobbler? And their 2020 album, Dwellers from the Deep. Sorry, Dwellers of the Deep. Fantastic album. I love this artwork. Amazing stuff. Wobbler is such a great band. Really love them. Great stuff. So W, Wobbler. And now, this is the instance, the letter X. No artist with the artist or person name that began with the letter X. No album title that begins with letter X. So I'm going to the closest thing that I have, and that is Gong and their album Espresso. So Espresso. I'm gonna call that X, even though it begins with E. But Espresso from Gong. This came out in 1977. Terrific album. Gong. This is on, again, that Virgin Records label. So terrific stuff. It's the best I could do. Espresso. All right, we're almost there. Why? Of course, I'm going to show yes. And this one doesn't get shown a whole lot. This is yesterday's from 1974. So I thought I'd show it since it doesn't really get shown much. This is a compilation of their two first albums, plus the single of them doing America that was written by Simon and Garfunkel. Well, really written by Paul Simon, I should say. So yeah, always loved the colors of it. That was great. So yes, for the letter Y. Letter Z. And here we go with Zop. And their album Dominion, which came out, I think came out last year. It might have come out in 2022, but I picked it up last year. Zop, Wonderful, wonderful album. Kind of psychedelic prog, a little bit Canterbury, but really great stuff. Loves up. And now I know my ABCs. So next time, won't you play with me? Play with me, sing with me, play with me. So yeah, the Alphabet of Prog. I thought this was a fun little excursion and got me to go through my prog albums. I don't know if this could be a thread, but if you want to do this on your own, it's kind of fun. Don't have to really limit it to prog. You could limit it to your entire collection or a different genre if you want. So yeah, if you decide to do this, let me know. If you make a video for it, let me know. That would be great to see. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I thought it was kind of fun. Yeah. That's gonna do it. I hope to really hope to record another video soon. Have stuff coming in that I'd like to show. I have other ideas for videos in my head, so hope to get to them soon. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for watching. Everybody take care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care now. Bye.